Here's a wee task you can do using a laser cutter. So it's a simple construction task, and we've planted some beans in our science class, and we want to try and construct a pot plant holder. So a series of instructions there. There's some maths and some measurements, some calculations and working out to do beforehand, and the boys have the options to actually use the laser cutter to make their pot plant holder. I'm using the Template Maker website to make the net for a box. Now I'm just going to choose the box with the lid. I don't actually want the lid, but I just want the box. So I'm going to change my units to what I measured in, and I'm going to put in the dimensions that I want for my box. Now you can see here that this is the box and then this is the lid. I can just not print the lid, but if you like, you can put the lid height as 0, and that just makes it a little bit more obvious that you don't want the lid to the box. So I'm going to make sure that my page size fits to A3 landscape, and then the file format stays as PDF, and I create that PDF file, and it will download, and I just need to make sure that I edit that file so that I'm only turning in one page. And here you can see, here is this PDF file. Now in this case it's got 2 A3 sheets, and I can look at that with the thumbnail. So it's got the sheet with the box lid on it. I don't want that. I just am going to use this with the laser cutter. And if you can see with the pink lines, that's going to tell the laser cutter to fully cut through those pink lines, and then the blue lines are the fold lines. And it's just going to lightly etch so that those can be easily folded. All right, and here I am in the software for the laser cutter. So I'm going to import that PDF file. Now you notice it gives me a choice to select from 2. So I know that the one that I want is on the second one. And what it does here is it brings in that image of the template that I want cut out, but it's also got these other images here. They're a default, so I just highlight those because I don't want to cut those out. I need to make sure that I've got that centered on my laser cutter, and then so now I am ready to print. So if we look at the settings for the laser, if we look at the pink line, that's where we want to cut through the card. The settings are 1000 millimeters per minute at 80% power. Now the blue lines, where we only want them to be folded, still the same speed, but less power, so it won't cut through. And always when I use the laser cutter, I want to make sure that I do a frame, and that means that the laser cutter head moves around the complete outside to make sure that I'm cutting on the paper, and then I can start that laser.